Okay, you know how we do, baby. I'm back with another fantasy video. Yo, go over to Art de Lamont, head over to the tappers, click on the search bar, type in Art de Lamont, and go ahead and read your daily dosage of Art de Lamont. You best believe, my guys, it's gonna be the best read inside your life. Yo, shout out to Art de Lamont for sponsoring this video, and just want to say blessings and love. That's what I say. So right now we're looking at the table. It's been a hot minute since you've looked at the table, and yeah, I'm just gonna call it right back and slow down a little. I feel like I be talking so fast, and right now I ain't got no stamina. But yeah, on the rails. So I said that when the West raids the East, that we all gonna come back with positive records, and it turns out the East are the ones that almost have the positive records, man. And with the West, I feel like when I really deep it, yeah, this is what I realized. Me, Daniel, and Larry have been trading our players, right? And it's like we're giving the East the better deals, and we're giving each other nonsense, which is why this is happening right here. So what needs to happen is that the West needs to create an alliance. You get me? Meaning that, see, in politics, it's like this, yeah. If I have good wine and you have good wine, we sell it to each other cheap because we both have good wine. But we sell it to each other cheap, right? But you see, the Russians, we add tariffs to them. You get me? So we need to start adding tariffs to these Russians. You know what I'm trying to say? And sell each other cheap instead of selling them cheap and then putting tariffs on each other. You get me? Because I feel like we're really beating up each other, man. I feel like we're really beating up each other. And I don't like it. We don't like it, my guys. We don't like it because I feel like the records they're not showing, man. And Larry, your team? Jesus. I just feel like Larry's team hasn't fulfilled. Like, he went up and now he's back down. Daniel went from 2-4, now he's 3-4. So he's trying to come back up. And then Rico, yo. Yeah, there's a lot going on there, brother. There's a lot going on. And then Chris, after the slow start, listen, after a slow start, he's either meant to be number 1 or number 2. That's it. So I can't say, oh, he's meant to be number 2. Because if he's in the East, he's number 1. Because has he played David yet? I'm not sure. Or is he playing David this week? But he'll be number 1. Same record as David. And Matthew, after the trade with Daniel, man, this guy's team had, you know when they say divine intervention? Or you know when it's like church, yeah, we're always praying, la 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 la, and then it's like, God, find me my destiny helper. That person that's going to take my destiny take me to the place I need to go. That's going to turn my life around. That's what Daniel was for Matthew and his team. Daniel was that divine helper sent from God. And all Matthew did was click accept. In your life, all you will have to do is click accept in Jesus' name. Yo, London Top Boys, yeah. We're gonna talk about it late in a few seconds, but he's right in the middle of the pack. That's what I say, right in the middle. So if he's in the East, he's third. If he's in the West, my man is third. So he's right in the middle. Van City farts, man. He's in the middle of the pack. In the middle of the park. And let me tell you a little thing or two, yeah. Glory's team is still in the hunt, my guys. Glory's team still in the hunt. And yeah, I'm saying it with a lot of enthusiasm. He's still in the hunt. He's still in the hunt. He's literally only like, with Charlie, he's like 2 games back. If Charlie loses 2 games and Glory wins those 2, they have the same record. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like that is only 2 games is what Glory needs to make playoffs right now. There's 2 wins and someone else loses. But I always say, never put your destiny in the hands of someone else. Always keep the power within your own. But yo, looking at these stats, my guys, and finally ESPN is getting it right. You know what I'm trying to say? But yo, let's see if ESPN has it right with the second seed. You know what I'm trying to say? Who should be second seed? Is it Chris or David? Right? So the field goal percentage, I don't know how I am number one, right? So there's something about my team that I clearly don't know about, and you guys clearly don't know about, and we all gonna find out about. The free throw percentage is like, see, this is more realistic, right? But let me go back to the field goal and proper analyze the thing, right? So I don't know how Daniel is here too, right? But usually field goal percentage, like the lesser teams are usually high up on them, right? But what we're seeing here is that Chris's team is right here, top four. David's team is down there. And David's team's never been really good with the field goal percentage, but I don't really understand it. Because I don't think he has like Westbrook's on his team. So it's like weird. That's one thing I don't really get about Larry's team. Honestly, I'm not surprised with the dip that his team has taken. Like, I don't get it, bro. Larry needs to be praying for divine intervention. Larry needs to pray that the favor that God gave Matthew and how God gave Matthew Daniel. Larry needs to pray, God, give me my own Daniel. But moving on to free throws, right? So Matthew's team's here, David's team's here. Like I said, the lesser teams are usually, they come up in these type of categories. This is where I expect my team to be because I don't really care. And Chris's team is here too because I don't think he really cares about free throw percentage. I think Larry cares. I don't think Larry wants to be there. But that's just my opinion, right? That's just my opinion, but I think Larry doesn't want to be there. I think he wants to be like around it. But with 3 pointers, right? Yo, I might make a video, a midweek video, and go into deep detail on the first time I did this stat analysis and compare the videos side by side. Let me know if I should do that because I don't think I was at this point. I think I was further down with the 3 pointers, but catalyst. Oh, bless me. Thank you guys, thank you. But I don't think I was fourth from last, if that makes sense. I think I was like bottom 3 or bottom 2, but I want you guys to keep a close eye on that, right? I want you guys to keep a close eye on that because after this week, I could potentially be above David in the 3 pointers made. And I feel like if I reach middle of the pack in 3 pointers made, I think my team is more of a problem than I even know it to be because, like I told you guys, when I played Chris's team, his team disciplined me in a way that I didn't understand, and I had to change my team because of Chris. And I'm literally taking my hat off for Chris because I thought that I built a Nigerian machine. That's why my team is called Das Mannskraft. It's called a machine. So I thought I built that machine, but Chris told me that, brother, the pistons in your engine, they ain't going quick enough like that. And I was just like, bet. And I had to change something about my team. So the team I had in the beginning, it was like concrete. I was like, yeah, there's no way. But then I had a deeper understanding of fantasy through Chris. So I even had the divine intervention myself. So I want you guys, the way that Chris helped me to have a deeper understanding to go to the next level. Pray that your helper will also help you have a deeper. But yeah, man, I want you guys to keep a close attention to this, and I'm gonna show this again, and then after this week's done, I'm gonna show you guys this again. And my money, yeah, comment down below if you want to do this bet with me. I bet that I'm gonna go ahead of David, right? And you see how Charlie has a 63 gap on me? I don't think it's gonna be 63. I think it could be in the 40s by the end of this week. But that's me. That's me. If you want to bet with me, put it down below in it. And then what? The rebounding, yeah. I'm not trying to be cocky, but it's not close. It's not close, but I just feel like Charlie's team, I feel like, you see this, yeah. This is why I don't know if David's team's the true number 2 seed. Because we go at the 3-pointers, Chris is number 1. Free throws, he's ahead. But field goals, Chris is ahead of him too. And then we go to rebounds. Chris has 1900, he has 16. That's not close. Like, numbers wise, that's not close, because that means in a week Chris is almost hitting that 300 every week, or he's getting a 300 plus every week, while David is about 250 every week to 300. You guys seeing that? So one person's hitting a 3 to 350, one person's hitting a 250 to 3. That's a substantial difference. You know what I'm trying to say? And then Matthew's team is. This is the thing. I don't understand. Bro. My days, man. Daniel's team, it don't make sense. I want you guys to really deep it. He's top 4 here, right? He's not high here, right? He's still top 4 here, and he's top 4 here again. So it's like, what is annoying me about Daniel is that, bruv, you understand fantasy, brother. Stop complicating it. Daniel complicates fantasy for himself when he does these trades that he doesn't need to do. Because he clearly has a deeper understanding of fantasy. Like, that divine intervention that Chris gave me, Daniel has gotten that. You know what I'm trying to say? He just got that. And it's like, I don't know what he's doing with these trades, man. And it's like, I told you guys that he was going to keep Paul George. What I tell you, and he kept him. I told you guys he was going to keep Paul George, and he kept him. I told you guys. There's certain players that Daniel don't throw away. There's certain man them. But Paul George could be leaving soon. He could be leaving soon. Could be. But Larry's team is just here just because of past. You know when you had a glorious past, you know what I'm trying to say? And you're just still in the conversation just out of respect. That's why Larry's team's still there, man. And I feel like David's team, the issue with David's team, cause I just played David, right? And I'll go deeper when I analyze the box to box. The issue of David's team is actually injuries, man. Because the following week when he had no injuries, the stats that his team put up was disgusting. But David needs to look into that because, like, this is not the first week where Jimmy Butler's down or your key players are constantly down. So, like, you gotta scam some people, brother. Because there's no point of having a guy like Jimmy Butler who every 2 weeks he's playing a one full set of games in a week. That's useless when we're picking up players like, when you can pick up players like Tushko Anderson who will play like the 4-game week, and then his stats are going to be more than Jimmy Butler's because he played a full week while Jimmy Butler played 2 out of 4 games. So it's like, yeah, it's cool having the Jimmy Butlers, the KDs, right? But if they're not playing on the court, they're just making your team look nice on paper, brother. You know what I mean? And for Charlie's team, yeah, I'm really, really worried about it because of Zion Williamson. But again, with the assists, right? Daniel's dropped clearly here, which is, it goes to show the trades he made. This is why he's this low, right? Because finding good assist guys, I feel like it's kind of hard. But again, right here, it's a close lead, but it's not. It's like, after me, Chris, and Cornelius, the gap isn't really close. Because, like, right here is like 100. Here is literally like 11. And then here is like, it's close, but it's not close, but it's close, right? And then like again, Larry's here from past, right? And then David's team is like right here, but I think this he's gonna move up because he's got Kyle Lowry now, right? And Kyle Lowry like gets him lots of assists, like he really does. But like again, like his team needs to be healthy. Cause he has Kyle Lowry, Josh Giddey, and I think he has Shea. They get him good assists, but those guys don't stay healthy, man. And then with the steals, it's not really close, but it's close. It's a 35 steals gap, right? 35, right? So that's close. That's close. And then for once, Chris's team is not in the top four. And I feel like um it's okay, but it's not. I'm gonna be 10 toes with Chris, right? It's not okay. A stat like this, you have to be top four. Like you absolutely have to be top four. Like, and he knows it too. Like, because assist and steals, like rebounding is that one stat where it's like there's so much guys you can pick up that can get you that 7 and above rebounding. Not trying to say there's so much, right? So if your team is not good at rebounding it, this means that you're lazy at fantasy, in my opinion, right? With assist, it's not the same because this league, the skill level in this league is not high in my opinion. So there's very few players that are going to get you to 10, 12, 14, which is why they're so high in price, right? And it's not like reboundings where you have a lot of people that get you lots of rebounds. Assists, there's not a lot of people that get you high assists in my opinion. The same thing with steals, right? The thing about steals is that there's guys that get you lots of steals, but they don't do the other things, right? They don't do the other things, meaning they get low points, they get low rebounds, they get low assists. So people don't want to pick those players up. But I'm telling you, those guys mean just as much as Duncan Robinson's mean. But people don't want to come to that realization, which is why I'm trying to tell Chris, like, yo, you can't be that low. Like, you can't be, because steals is that one stat that's just like, it demoralizes people. Meaning that you're winning in assist, you're winning in rebounds, the points are a little bit close. But when they see that, yo, this guy has a 10 plus steals thing on me, I've lost this matchup. It demoralizes them. Then they stop checking their ESPN and they stop trying to acquire players and stop using their imagination because you've demoralized them. So you need to do better in steals to demoralize people. And then the blocks this is close right here. This is close. And then Chris is here. And then, wow. Glory is top 4 because he has Gafford. That guy's crazy. And then, yeah, Larry's here from past Glory, bro. I feel like Daniel could probably surpass him this week if he's not careful. Like, I don't know what's going on with Larry's team, but yeah, man. And then double doubles. It's close, but it's not close. But it's close. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know how he's still here. I think it's got a Jokic, but I still don't know how he's still here. But this is close, but it's not close. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's a full 13. So that's a full week of double doubles, right? Which means that it's not close because I average around the 10, 13, right? So that means it will take him about take him a whole 4 weeks just to catch up, which is a long 4-5 weeks to catch up, which is not close, if that makes sense. If I'm continuing to get my averages and he's like getting 2 or 1 on me, it's not close. And triple doubles, yeah, you can't really say much about the triple doubles because it's triple doubles. But LaMelo, before he got the COVID shit, was every week getting me a triple double. But like I feel like my numbers too low on this, man. I feel like I should be higher on this, but it is what it is, man. But with the points, here's another thing, bro. Here's another thing. This is what I'm telling you guys, that you man are messing up. Chris is here. Chris should be here. And he should be here because of his steals. I feel like he needs to improve his steals, man. It's bothering my spirit. But he should be here, right? And Matthew is close to him. And then Cornelius is close, and then it falls off. I'm telling you, man, yeah. If I shouldn't be like it shouldn't be like this. I should be I should be free. I don't care about points, but you guys are making me care about points. But I shouldn't care about points, and I feel like um this is dangerous. I shouldn't be only 6 behind David. Like I shouldn't. Like in all honesty, I shouldn't. But like in 2 weeks time, it's like I'm gonna be like right here, around right here abouts, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, because if someone's not drafting people that are scoring points, that means that there's more people on the thing that are scoring points. If that makes sense. But with the moves, man, um, it's like this is why they're the bottom two. That's it. That's why they're the bottom two. That's all I have to say with the moves. That's why they're the bottom two, man. That's literally it, right there. I don't need to say. I don't need to say more. I don't need to say less. That is why they're the bottom two, right? And I feel like Daniel's team is I feel like Daniel's gonna go on like a 2 game win streak. I feel like he's gonna win this week as well. I don't even know who he's playing, but right now, this is how the playoff is going. With Charlie's team now, I'm confidently taking this win, right? Confidently. And no offense to Charlie, right? It's just with the Zion Williamson news and how he's shut down, it just sucks, man. Because Charlie needs to make a decision. Like, he really does. Like, what is he going to do? Because you can't keep holding on to these guys. And it's crazy because I was going to trade for Zion, but I didn't because these injury guys, I just don't trust them. I don't. But I am Fancy versus GG Bano. I feel like this matchup here, it's tough because Daniel is so good at picking up players. So it's like, because he's so good at picking up players, and he has this, I don't know what, sixth sense when to pick them up. That could be what makes him beat David, because I feel like David has the mind. You know what I mean? Meaning that he knows I should pick up this player. He knows which players are good. He knows he should take a risk with this person or take a risk with that person, but he's too reluctant to do it. You know what I mean? And I feel like he should just start seeing these people as like, let's say like they was an accountant, so he's a numbers guy. Start seeing them as pure numbers and just like delete the names off of these players and just see their numbers. And I feel like it'd be better. Chris destroys Larry, man. Absolutely destroys him. Absolutely. Even with half of his team that he has now, he absolutely destroys them. Cornelius versus Matthew is tough. Because Cornelius had a hot week. So if Cornelius goes on a hot week and it goes into the playoffs, he beats Matthew. But if there's no hot week, Matthew wins. But Cornelius has Steph Curry and Westbrook. So automatically he's going to win the triple doubles and he's going to win the 3 pointers, right? And then he has Capella and Jonas, which means his rebounding is stupid. So it's like, it's tough, man. It's tough, but that's the playoff picture so far. Um, no one's done any like real crazy trades recently. It's been really, really calm, if that makes sense. Like, guess it's holiday season and everything, right? But it's been really calm with the trades. No one's really been doing much trades, and I feel like it's partly due to because I feel like people are really trying to understand their team and the makeup of their team, and etc. etc. So with this matchup here, I'm not gonna focus on the stats because for me that's pointless, right? No offense to them. I want to focus on the teams, right? So how do I do this? I need to look at Charlie's team. So for this one, I'm gonna look at Charlie's team because I feel like with the news with Zion, I feel like Charlie has to make decisions, right? So right now he has three people that are injured, and those 3 people have been injured. So that means that this whole time in fantasy, he's been playing with one less player, right? And he's got 3 wins with that. because his team's that good. Because he has Atacumbo, Chris Paul, KD, right? And he has Anthony Edwards, right? But the reason why his record's not better is because he won't drop any of these injured people. And they're not coming back anytime soon. So Chris made a brilliant point inside a group chat last week saying that, hey guys, listen, some guys are coming back in injuries next year, which means that some people are gonna have to be dropped, right? Which means that those of you guys that have bad records, you can somehow make a push for that final playoff spot, right? And Charlie's team is one of those teams that has to drop someone, and the players he has to drop are game changing players. Like if he drops Kyrie and Kyrie gets traded, which I think is a very high possibility, the Nets are gonna be like, yo, let's just trade this guy to a team that's gonna have a high draft pick, get some draft picks, so that we can have a future when KD and James Harden potentially leave, so that we don't have to do a total rebuilding phase. So Kyrie could potentially move on transfer deadline day, right? Klay Thompson is coming back. He's currently playing in the G League, so he is. So Klay Thompson's gonna be back around December, January, and we are literally in December. So he's gonna be back either end of this month or January sometime, or so he's gonna be back in a month. So that means Charlie gonna have this make this decision in a month, right? So if I'm Glory, if I'm Rico, I'm not using my waiver. I'm gonna try and book it on one of these guys, right? So my thing to Charlie is like, bro, you need to try and make a trade. In the sense that make a trade. Try and push out one of these players so that you can get some sort of an equal value back, so that you don't have to drop these high assets, because you're gonna have to drop one of them. So try and make a trade to you know just based off of their potential. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I would personally do. Is like, yo, I know I'm gonna have to drop someone, so I'm gonna make a trade before I have to drop them. That's the art of war, thinking before it happens. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's not really much to say. That's all I wanted to say about Charlie's team. I feel like he needs to act quickly, because he can't no longer sit on these players and then expect. You know what I'm trying to say? Now's the time that these players are gonna potentially jump on the court, right? So moving on to Chris, he's now 5-2 in the West, and Germany Prince Loki is now 1-5, right? And this wasn't close. Chris won this on Monday. This matchup ended on Monday. You know what I'm trying to say? The closest stat was double doubles, but it ended on Monday, man. Because it's like, I don't even know what to say, but I'm gonna talk about Chris's steals. He only got 25 steals this week, and I feel like that's poor. I feel like he should be hitting the 35 range, my opinion. Because Glory beat him in steals, and I feel like he shouldn't be losing in steals, man. This should have been a 10-0. You got to demoralize the opposition completely. Completely, and I don't feel like he did it. Yeah, 9-1 is great, but you got to keep the clean sheet, brother. You have to keep the clean sheet. You have to, and I just feel okay, 5-2-2-5, then everything 0-0-0-3-0. That's too much zeros, bro. And who are you? Bam, 0. But the thing about Cole Anthony, I don't think he played a full week, but this is not good, man. This is not good. Because if these guys are getting you okay, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 plus 3, that's 7. Then right here, that's 37, man. Oh, I said 32. So I feel like he needs to look at the steals area, but I don't know what to say about Glory's team, man. But this is another team you're gonna have to take a look at, because at this rate, you're not making playoffs. You're just absolutely not. So it's something needs to give and something needs to take. That's what we need to do here. Something needs to give, something needs to take. First things first, take this guy off your team, right? And put this guy right here so that you can actually pick up someone. These are the little things that cost people in fantasy. You have day-to-day out and out and out, but you're not putting them in the IR list, and then you're going to lose on the first day. Who's he playing this week? Oh, he's playing Rico, but he could still potentially lose. because their teams are not that far apart. Like, this is why people win or lose. Like, this is it right here. Like, he has a solid team, but I'm telling you this: if he just took this guy off his team, put these guys on here, his team would be marvelous. Like, he has Bojan, Gafford, Allen, Maxi, Collins, Caruso. Like, this is a team that shouldn't be 1-5. But he's 1-5 because it's the team is 1-5, not because of the team, but because of the person managing the team. That's just it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Because if he's actually understanding the metrics of the thing, then his team want to be 1-5. Because that's a great team. That team on paper is better than Daniel's team on paper, but Daniel has a better record. Like, it literally is better than Daniel's team on paper, like literally. But Daniel just beat the third overall seed in fantasy, or the fourth, 7-2-1. While he was losing, like, this is what I'm trying to say, my guys. He was losing this matchup, I think 7-3 to start the week. Bang, 5 out of 5. He said, "Best believe I'm coming back," and he came back and he won. He won, and I'm telling you this: if this was at 0, he would have lost. But that's what I'm trying to say. It's not about your team; it's about who's managing the team. And it's like, yeah, we joke about, like, yo, this player works good with me, that player. But it's true, bruv. It's all about who's managing the team. That's how it is, man. And it's like, this, right? I feel like Cornelius should have put him on the IR and picked someone else up, right? Tucker had an awful week. Sadiq Bey, I feel like he's a drop. Jeremy Grant, if I'm you, I'm trading him. But look at this, man. 1.6, 2.0, like 2 point Jesus, 2 point Jesus, 3 point Jesus Christ. Whew. But yeah, man, like, I can't, like, I I used to pick this guy up because this guy is a great guy for steals on blocks. But yo, Julius Randle's balling, man. 15-15. Bobby Portis is doing what he gotta do. 4 steals and 3 blocks and 2 double doubles in the three games. I'm taking that. That's great. 4 blocks from Aldridge with 16 rebounds. That's not great, right? 8 3 pointers, 4 steals and a block. That's, for me, that's all right for a bench player. Conley, right? He needs to be doing better, but he got you 10 3 pointers and 19 assists, right? So it's like, like Vanderbilt, great pickup. This is why he won, man. JaVale McGree, like, he played you what, 1 game or 2 games, and he got you 35 rebounds. Then you drop him. Mercenary, Larry Markkinen, 11-20, like, that's what it is, man. And then this right here was a great pickup, man. I was about to pick him up, but Daniel beat me to it. But it's like Paul George, like 15-15 guy. He didn't have the great week, but he still got him the job done. And it's like, most of these players, like, they're not even doing like crazy things. He's just picking them up. He's just picking them up. They're doing the job he wants them to do, then he's dropping them. That's literally it. But it's like, I guess I don't know how to explain it, but that's just it. So that's why Daniel won this week, right? And then trade me. I knew he was gonna lose this matchup just because Larry ain't. I don't know what's Prav. I don't know. Maybe I think he got a new girl. He keeps saying he doesn't have a girlfriend, but I don't. I just think he's lying. It's either he's trying to graft a girl right now, or someone is grafting him, or there's grafting going on somewhere in some place. I don't know, but he's just out of it, bro. But ever since Matthew's been under new management, right? This has been 5 out of 5, and yo, I gotta put my hats off to Malik, because he's just dropping and adding, dropping and adding, dropping and adding. But yo, Matthew's team is great, and yeah. But Larry's team, I really want to talk about Larry's team because I feel like everyone knows what it is with Matthew's team, right? But like Matthew's team, he showed us that he can beat some of the guys in the pack, but he can't beat the guys on the top of the pack. But he can't beat the very, not trying to say. So we know that he was gonna beat Larry. Not trying to say, but this is Larry's team right here. This is it right here, brother. You see how it don't make no sense? Like, you're looking the same team I'm looking at. I'm confused just as much as you're confused. That's it. Like, what is Precious? Know what I mean? Okay, 10, 14, 2, 1 block. 6, 8, 2, 5, and 5. Like, this is someone that he's had for multiple weeks, bruv. Multiple weeks Larry has had this guy. And in multiple weeks he's had him, he's got him one double double and 2 blocks and 3 steals. And that's why Larry still has him. Like, you like and only 7.4% of fantasy people have him. And that just sums up Larry's team right here. He doesn't want to make trades anymore because I don't know if he trusts himself or he's scared. He doesn't want to make trades anymore, but he just wants to lose. Like, it's like he has conformed to the art of losing, and he is not backing down from losing. He wants to lose. That's what he's told us. He wants to lose. And right here was the Valhalla Derby, number 1 seed versus number 1 seed, and yo, I took the video, man. I took the W. That's what I'm saying. It was a lovely, 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 lovely war. We both had 4 out of 5, and the points was closer than I expected. It's like what, 20 something? It was closer than I expected. And bruv, my blocks were at all time. Like, these numbers here. This is what I thought David would beat me in, to be honest. And these 3-pointers, man, I've never gotten 70 before. Never. Never gotten 70 before, but it's like LaMelo's out and I'm gonna miss him against Matthew, right? But Donovan Mitchell got 13 3-pointers, my guys. Right? I'm not sure if Luka's gonna be back, but like, this is why I'm winning, bro. Like, but I want to show you guys something, man. Let me show you guys something. Alright, so I got Scotty Barnes. I got me a Scotty. He got me 6 blocks, yeah, and 5 steals. Then I got me a Bridge, and he got me 5 and 3, yeah. DeJounte got me 4 steals, yeah. Donovan Mitchell, he said, hold on, coach. He got me 5. He got me 5, right? And then bang. This is what I'm telling you. Against Cornelius, I didn't have my big men. Like, my big men. Gobert got me 8 blocks. Bamba said, yo, what you doing, Gobert? He got me 11. And then Mobley got me 10, brother. And then Green said, yo, I know I'm small, but let me contribute a little bit. He got me 5. Then Richard got me 3, right? Yo, by the way, I'm trying to trade Richard. So if anyone wants Richard, let me know. And let's make something happen. Yeah, but like I'm saying it with David's team, there's another guy I feel like he needs to make moves, right? I feel like a lot of people need to make trades and they're not trying to do it. But like Jimmy Butler's finally back from injury, but he's not playing, and he plays at 5:30. So who's he playing this week? Okay, so if David don't change this, he's gonna lose this week. You can't not have Jimmy Butler play, but the thing with David's team is this: Jimmy Butler's probably not gonna play the full week of basketball. Shea probably won't play the full week. DeAndre Ayton, you never know. Jackson's gonna play. You don't know with Giddy, and then it's just he doesn't have people on the court every game. Like right here, you still have Jamal Murray on your bench, right? And you have a day-to-day, and you got an empty spot right here, and we want to win. I don't get it. This is what I'm talking about, my guys. Like, this needs to stop. It needs to stop. Like, public service announcement to the Funky Lads Fantasy League. Stop this. Stop leaving people that have been on the bench. This guy's been injured since June. He's not coming back. And when he does come back, he's going to be on a minutes restriction. I am not picking him up. Daniel's not picking him up. Larry's not picking him up. Chris is not picking him up. Cornelius is not picking him up. Charlie's not picking him up. Drop him. Because you're losing matchups because of Jamal Murray that is not coming back. Let's click on him. Let's click on Jamal Murray. There is no recent news for Jamal Murray. You know what that means? He's not coming back. That's what it means, bro. Like, at least when you click on Klay Thompson, they give you a nice paragraph. He's not coming back. And if Glory picks him up, who cares? If Rico does, who cares? He's not coming back, David, man. Stop blocking yourself from reaching the levels that you could be reaching. This guy could easily go in the IR and you could pick up someone. You can have a full team playing today. Actually, you should have a full team if you put Jimmy Butler on. But you guys get what I'm trying to say? But like, my blood pressure's getting high, man. But let me talk about the matchup this week. Yeah, this right here, Glory's gonna win. This right here is tough because Chris has bare injuries, and Cornelius' team didn't do good in the week. So Cornelius wins if Steph Curry plays good. Chris wins. Actually, wait. If Indiana is playing 4 games, Chris is gonna win. Because you get the bonus 4 games in a week, you can't beat Chris. You can't. I want someone to debunk my theory. You can't beat Chris. If Sabonis is playing 4 times this week, Chris is gonna win. I'm giving this matchup to Daniel because I just feel like he's gonna find a way, man. He beat Cornelius. I don't know how. I feel like he's gonna find a way. I feel like Daniel's gonna make a trade this week, and I feel like David needs to drop Jamal Murray and just, bro, like, just do it, man. I know you have the same ideas everyone else has. Just do it. If David just allows everything to flow, he will win this week easily. But if he doesn't, Daniel's gonna take it. And me versus Matthew, man. I don't have LaMelo this week. Doncic may or may not play this week, and I'm a little bit injury struck, but I'm a fearless guy. I feel like I should win this. I should win it, and if I don't, I'll be really, really disappointed. But Larry versus Charlie, I'm gonna give Charlie the matchup. I don't think Larry gives a crap anymore. I don't think he cares anymore. So it's like, and it's showing. So I'm gonna give Charlie the week. But moving on. Oh, who cares about WhatsApp, man? Move. But moving on. Are you serious, WhatsApp? WhatsApp, you're gonna. You see what I'm trying to say about this MacBook Air? Because of WhatsApp, my whole thing is decabrinated. My whole laptop is slowing down because of WhatsApp. Come on, man. But let's widen this thing, brother. But yeah. How do I zoom it? I can't. Yeah, that's it. Lovely. Yo, this video is sponsored by Art Delamore. Props to him. But yo, here's what I'm trying to say, yeah. This is it. That's what my team should be doing. Right there. That's it. This is what Chris should be doing. He should actually be 8. He shouldn't. I feel like 7 is too low for him. David, big ups to you. That's what you should be doing. I feel like you should be at the 7 range too. In all honesty. This is it. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're here 2 weeks in a row. I'm happy that you're here 2 weeks in a row. Give me Jokic if you're not gonna take the thing seriously anymore, brother. Give me Jokic. Give me Jokic, man. And yo, for me to be in the 3-pointer thing, brother, I'm glorious. I'm happy. I got 311 rebounds, not trying to say, and London is red. He only got 2 more 3-pointers than me. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But like when I see stats like 12 blocks and I see 14 blocks, and I see 20, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I'm seeing 5 double doubles. I'm seeing 1 double double. I'm seeing 5. What, like? I'm seeing 400 points. I'm seeing 300. Like, I'm genuinely confused. 55. 55 assists, like 113, like 131, like I'm seeing 113 rebounds, brother. 39 3-pointers made. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you guys need to make trades, man. Stop doing this, man. Stop it. Just stop and just make the trades, man. Larry, wake up. Like, what is this, man? Like, wake up. Like, this is comical. Like, 22 blocks. Mo Bamba and Mobley got me 21 blocks together. Daniel's whole team got him 22. Like, this one is getting. Like, I. But yo, I just want to say Cornelius' team is on drugs. I don't know what type of team talk he gave them, yeah. But against me, he had 13, right? He had like 103 3-pointers. And then he had a slow week, man. So I don't know what type of prayer Cornelius did, but I pray that he hopefully doesn't do it again against me. But yo, guys, like on the realest notes of all, if you guys are not gonna take it serious, give your players to Daniel, man. That's it. That's it right there. But moving on, man. Thank you, lads. Power ranking, and yeah, I should be number one. I should be. I beat the number one seed. I should be number one. Chris and David have the same record, right? But I said this last week, and this is Chris's perspective, and I like that Chris is doing it because then it's like it kind of takes away the biasy, like only my opinion, if that makes sense. This gives someone else an opinion, right? So I feel like Chris's team is number two, based off the total stats that we did, and based off the current win streaks, right? I think Chris's team is number two. I feel like me and Chris had a tighter matchup, and it came down to Sunday. I feel like me and Chris, there was a tighter matchup. I won by about like let's say 2 or 3 steals or assists. It was like, it was like if one person has grabbed an extra rebound, Chris would have won type of thing. Where it wasn't like that between me and David. I'm not sure if David and Chris have played, but if they have played, I'm not sure who won, right? But I know Chris lost to Larry. I don't know who else he lost to, but David has lost to me. And I don't know the other person. So Matthew's here, and he should be here because we don't know how good his team is. Cornelius' team is here because he literally is now number four seed. I agree with this right here. I agree with this because Glory's team, like, there's like a new light on it. Like, his team's really good that we see in this video. He's just not participating properly with his own team. Like, it's like I read a book. It says that when you invest in, it's not the investment, it's the investor. So you can have the best house, but you don't know how to sell it at its right value. And that's what Glory is doing. He's not selling his team at the right value. And then this right here I agree with, right? I feel like Daniel beats David this week. I feel like Daniel's number 6. And then Glory this week, he beats Rico, he stays here, right? But I forgot who Charlie plays. I think he plays. Who does he play again? Let's see the schedule. Yeah, so Charlie plays Van City Fox. He plays Trade Me, right? If Charlie loses, I think Daniel takes his position if he beats David, or how tight that matchup is. But I want to see if Chris and David have played each other yet. Let's see that. Because if they have, so Chris and David haven't played each other? What the heck? That's crazy. So when do they play each other? When does Chris play David? When did it? Wait, they play each other match at week 10. That's mad. So who has David lost to then? He beat Rico. He beat Charlie. He beat Cornelius. He lost to Matthew's team. Wow. and then he lost to me. Then who did Chris lose to? Chris lost to Larry in the week 1. He demolished Matthew. Then he lost to me. He lost to so David and Chris haven't played each other yet, and that's gonna let us. I feel like Chris is number 2 seed, but I feel like Daniel beats David. I think Daniel goes from 7 all the way to 5 because I'm gonna beat Matthew, right? So he goes from 7 all the way to 5. That's my opinion, right? But I'm not the one that controls the power rankings. But player of the week is Sabonis, and Sabonis is an idiot, and we all know he's an idiot. But shout out to Sabonis, man. I think he's playing 4 games this week, so he's probably gonna be back to back player of the week. But yo, it's King Colin Walker. You guys know what it is.